Noel, you mentioned the virtue of patience before the game, and it paid off for all the goals in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that obviously we're trying to get into our young players about, being patient a bit more. Because sometimes I think in the past we get done early doors where we're trying to go gung-ho straight away. I think we can win the game in the first minute. You can't always do that, any level, and in particular international football now. So it's just a matter of being patient, and obviously first half, we had some opportunities, created some good situations, didn't quite come off. The final ball didn't quite come off. But also I have to say Slovenia gave us a tough game. They've had a lot of strikes on our goal from distance, having said that, but they kept us busy. And then when the tide turns, the expression I use, when the tide turns, you got to capitalise on it.
Nathan's first to break the deadlock was a great strike, top corner. There was no stopping that one.
It's a great finish from that. His goal aside, alongside John Lundstrom, an under 18 boy, and obviously Rossi. We got on top in the second half in the middle of the park, which enabled Nat to go and do what he did. A terrific finish.
The second one, it's one of the things you're always talking about. Tom Thorpe bringing it out from the back, trading passes, going through, rounding the goalie and putting it in.
Yeah, as I said to the bench, I don't think they'll realise how much that goal pleased me. For me, out of all of them, you all want to score goals, but for me that one was my favourite goal of the evening, purely because of what we've been talking about, centre half stepping in and playing. We've seen the example with Phil Jones. We've showed up some clips of Jonah doing it a couple of years ago, the 18's out, the 90's out in the Ukraine, and things like that. And the two boys there, two Man United boys, they've got the ability to do that, and they do that on a regular basis. So it surprised me he scored, Thorpe, but it didn't surprise me his ability to step in. We've seen that in abundance.
Keane, obviously we know all about his ability in the box, and he proved that tonight with two sharp finishes.
Will's on fire at the moment. He's had a terrific season at the club, and at the moment, we've got some really good strikers in this year group. Will took his two goals very, very well, but again, I thought both him and Harry as strikers led the line very well. Then obviously Bennick's come on the last few minutes and made a contribution for for one of the goals as well.
Todd Kane as well has been playing as a right back primarily. Come on and put a stint in as a right winger, and he got a goal in the end.
Yeah, it's a terrific strike from Toddy, but again I've seen Toddy play out there for his club from time to time. If we think it's the right thing to do at that particular time, then we'll do it.
Obviously Sunday the next game, we focus on that one because Montenegro had a good win themselves.
Of course, international football is about that, especially at tournaments. You take the first game, you deal with it, and then move on to the next one. So we'll start, I know with the technical stuff, I'll start looking at Montenegro in my head this evening when I get back to the hotel. Terrific start, that's done now, that's put to bed. Next move on to Montenegro, both off the park in terms of the technical stuff and obviously the medical stuff in terms of getting them ready, and then we go from there.